What's up guys, it's Carter and I'm back with another video. And here I'm just going to briefly go over some of the deload week from last week. Not a whole lot to go over, but just pretty much doing a lot of the same exercises I was doing that first hypertrophy block, just everything at a much lower intensity, nothing over RPE 6. Still a good amount of volume though, but just kind of wrapping up the week and getting a nice light weekend. Felt good, got some good recovery, left every workout feeling pretty energized and feeling pretty good. So we moved into the next hypertrophy block and started off the week with an upper day, and starting off with a cambered bar bench, some chin-ups, shoulder press, some chest supporter rows, alternating dumbbell press, cable curls, and ending with some lying tricep extensions. So like I said, we start off with the cambered grip bar, and I'm using the widest grip on that, really trying to address that weakness, getting that chest up. Then we moved into some chin-ups. Haven't done these in a long time. If you guys been following the vlog, you know I hurt my forearm, some months ago, and really been staying away from these. But most recently been doing a lot of curls again, and these chin-ups, I decided to test them and they felt pretty good. I was being a little cautious at the bottom of the movement because that's when I hurt my forearm. I went all the way down to the bottom and heard like a snap pop, so just being a little careful there at the bottom, but was able to get full extension in the last two sets and everything felt pretty good, so happy about that. And then I moved on to a shoulder press, and I did these ones facing the lever gym instead of turned around backwards, and this one felt good too. I like kind of the way the handles are moving a little more forward in that curved motion. Just a different variation. I did like it though. And then we went to some chest supporter rows using the dumbbells. I hadn't done these in a very long time, so wanted to try them out, and they felt pretty good. I was happy with them. Then we went on to this alternating dumbbell press, and I don't believe that I've ever done these before that I can remember, but I wanted to get a little bit of unilateral work in on the bench, because sometimes I feel like the right side wants to take over more than the left, so I'm just trying to check those muscle imbalances, see if they're there. And but these felt pretty good. Used 60-pound dumbbells, and I thought that might be a little light, but that time under tension got to me, so that ended up being pretty appropriate and pretty challenging. So, and then moved on to some cable curls, and I'm using the gym pen here paired with the cable tower and then the prime handles, and I really like this variation. I'm able to get a good range of motion up past my face, and just feels really good. I'm gonna stick with this one probably going forward for at least a few weeks. And then we moved on to the lying tricep extensions using the lever gym, and you're probably wondering why I'm not doing banded press downs, but I wanted to switch it up a little bit, and we'll just kind of monitor the elbows, see how they feel. But I'll go with this moving forward as long as the elbows don't hurt, or maybe I'll alternate with the push downs just to keep the elbows healthy. But these felt really good, and I don't think I've done this one on the channel before, but it's just another exercise that shows how versatile the lever gym really is. And then moved on to day 2, which is a lower day. We start off with some low bar squat, competition deadlift, some front squats with the Rhino, and the first combo set kind of weaseling its way into the second block here, and it's going to be a good morning on the belt squat paired with a deep stretch push-up. Then we're going to do some reverse hypers, some bent knee calf raises, and end the session with some weighted sit-ups. So the app recommended a low bar squat here, and I went ahead and went with it. I wasn't sure about how I was going to feel squatting twice a week under the barbell, so we'll see, because that hip tends to get inflamed, and that's really what drives that low back injury. So we'll see how it is going forward. Usually the next day it's pretty sore, and if it's sore going into day 4, the second lower day of the week, then I'll probably pull it and go for a belt squat movement. But we'll see how it is going forward, because I am trying to get this squat up. It's my biggest weakness and weakest lift at the moment. But with that said, the deadlifts are moving pretty well. I didn't really expect that. I thought the deadlifts would be the lift that suffered the most with the injury, but they seem to be going well. Ever since I've been doing those tempo RDLs, they've really been helping a lot. And then paired with the reverse hyper and stuff, and the good mornings on the belt squat, I think those have been really helping a lot. So then we went with this front squat variation on the Rhino, and this is the first time I've done these on here. I knew you could do them, but I just hadn't got around to doing them. And when it called for like a goblet squat or something, I said, oh, let me go ahead and try these on the Rhino. And I really liked them. They felt really good. With the wedges, I'm getting a little low on space, on overhead space here, so wasn't able to like fully extend and stand up, but they still felt really good. I really liked them. And then we move on to that combo set and start off with the good mornings using the Rhino, and I'm going to stick with these as long as I can. I really do like them. Using my squat stance here and just cranking these out for reps, and leaving about 3 to 4 reps in reserve. And of course we move on to the other exercise of this combo set, which is a push-up with a deep stretch. So I use the American camera bar and just put it down low on the J-cups, and strapped a band around my back just for some added resistance, put my feet up on a bench, and just did my push-ups that way with a nice good stretch because of that camber in the middle. And these were pretty challenging, one because they were pretty unstable. That bar kept wanting to shake and move, but the band did add a little bit of resistance as well, and felt good though. Nice good pump in the chest, and I'll roll with that going forward. And then you guys know how I feel about these reverse hypers. As long as they give me the opportunity to work this exercise in, I will always work it in. However, I've kind of reached like the capacity of this reverse hyper. This thing isn't really meant to be loaded with a lot of weight. You can kind of see this thing kind of struggling as I'm swinging 210 pounds on here. So I've already exceeded the capacity, and I should probably look for some different options going forward. So I got my eye on a few things, so stay tuned for that. Then we end the session with some weighted sit-ups, and I did them on the GHD here with a 10-pound weight, just kind of feeling it out. I haven't done these in a long time. Felt pretty good. I'll probably go up next time. So that's going to do it for the session, guys. I appreciate you watching. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in the next one.